I brought you some coffee this morning.
Coffee? Why coffee this morning? I suspect that Mr. Johnson is attempting to mitigate last week's expression of negative feelings, perhaps fearing that without an apology, I may abandon him. I therefore do not automatically thank him for the coffee, but inquire as to the significance of the gesture.
I've been such a handful lately.
Uh-huh.
Thought maybe you use a little coffee. I know I'm not making much progress. I'm really trying, but it's so hard. I don't know why you would want to continue seeing me in therapy.
Why I'd want to continue seeing you? Why wouldn't I want to continue seeing you?
Well, I don't seem to be making any progress, and you're certainly trying hard. I don't mean to be ungrateful.
Uh-huh. And when were you ungrateful?
Well, I never should have said anything about that medicine and the stool softener. That's not your job. I just shouldn't have said anything about it. And I don't want you to feel that I'm ungrateful.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So you're concerned that you seemed ungrateful?
Yes.
What gave you the impression that I thought you were being ungrateful?
Oh, no. You didn't give me that impression. You're too nice to do that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So it sounds like maybe you're concerned that I might have been upset with you for expressing your frustration and anger back then around the constipation.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And so the coffee is a peace offering?
Yeah, sort of. And my kids aren't seeing me much anymore, and this is my only outlet.
So you're telling us how important this relationship has become to you.
Yes.
And sounds like you're very worried about jeopardizing it.
Very, yes.
Yeah.
And
this seems to be a pattern now that we've seen over and over again in here, where you are concerned that you're going to make me angry and that somehow I might retaliate against you. And we've also talked about how it happens with your kids. And I'm wondering where you learned this pattern, how long you've carried this inside of you. At this juncture, given that Mr. Johnson has some new experiences and understandings of his interactive style, I think it's timely to explore the origins of his subservient passivity. I'm wondering if there's a time, and you might want to think back to your past, even to your childhood, if there was a time when you learned that you had to hold in the anger, you had to keep your mouth shut, because if you didn't do that, you were afraid something terrible would happen. What's going on for you right now?
I was thinking about my father.